You just got diagnosed with cancer, so now what? This is the number one thing that you must do right away, which is starving the cancer. Okay, so the number one thing right away, immediately, you want to starve it. You do not want to feed it. So what I mean by that is that if you get diagnosed with cancer, you have to eliminate sugar. Sugar is the number one that you need to eliminate. Processed sugar. So take an inventory in your diet, and you need to eliminate it immediately, because if you don't, sugar is the fuel for cancer, and you're feeding it. All right. I'm laughing because this reminds me. I can laugh now, but at the time I didn't laugh. I was actually not very happy about this, because I was dealing with a very somebody super close was diagnosed with cancer, and I was doing my protocol, which was immediately sugar-free, and this person was in the hospital and because of old school and just old conditioning and lack of knowledge, relatives were visiting and they were bringing cookies. So yes, I was not happy, because it's like the first thing I did was eliminate diet in this person's life right away. It's like right away, no sugar, because it will feed the cancer. So you just get diagnosed, you have to make decisions. Okay, you have to make a decision. Do you want to get healthier, or do you just want to give your life blindly in the hands of others who most likely do not know anything about nutrition, because most doctors are not trained in the nutrition, and if they do have knowledge, it might be in general, not in detail. So they might tell you, oh, eat healthy, or eat, I don't know, don't eat McDonald's. I'm like, really? It's way more vast than that, okay? It's got way more details. Now, each situation is unique. This is, making a medical disclaimer here. I'm not a medical doctor, so all my videos and advice I give, it's because I personally went through a lot of health issues and autoimmune disease, car accidents, just like a lot, and also with my clients. So I came up with a protocol. I've tested it out. I've tested similar, slightly different when it comes to supplements for my autoimmune disease. So I've research tested. I was personally my own lab, what worked for me and what has worked with my clients. Okay, because there's so much information out there and it is overwhelming. So this is very stereotype example, how people will tell you eggs are good, people tell you eggs are bad. You're gonna find both sides of information online, so it's what everybody's different. Okay, what works for one doesn't work for another. There's general information, so starving the cancer from sugar, processed sugar, and even at the beginning, even fruits. So at the beginning, you gotta cut sugar completely. Then when you get stabilized, then you can reintroduce certain fruits. But at first, like when I was pre-diabetic and I had Hashimoto, autoimmune disease, thyroid, I had to cut it completely. I had to starve the candida. I had to starve the bad bacteria. If you've got parasites, which most people do, and they have no idea, and they do cause cancer, you have to starve them. Okay, so if you have this knowledge, you don't, there's this mentality, it's like, okay, oh, poor me, and then I'm gonna go have cake. Oh, it's this one time, oh my God, this drove me nuts in Malta. Oh, it's just this one time, just a little bit. Well, guess what? If you get diagnosed with cancer, you cannot afford this one time, and this one time here, and this one time there, because it adds up. All right, especially when you first get diagnosed, you have to cleanse, you have to bring oxygen back into your into your body. You got to eliminate alcohol. You have to stop smoking if you're smoking, because you are depleting your body from oxygen, and you're creating the breeding ground for cancer. So you get diagnosed, that's the first thing that you need to do, is eliminate the sugar, alcohol, smoking, and you want to have the right mindset, okay? Your thoughts, because you could have the cleanest, healthiest diet, the best nutrition, the best supplements, but you don't have the right mindset. This is your computer. Guess what? You might, you will get better because you're cleaning. However, it can go back, or because your thoughts, how you're talking to yourself every day, is going, they're generating feelings, and it's putting energy within you. So every single cell in your body is listening to your thoughts. So you could have the clean diet, but you're talking negative and you have fear. That's another thing. So 2 most important things: cut sugar and handle your fear. Your fear is the lowest frequency. It will fuel cancer or autoimmune disease. I'm sure you've heard, you're aware, this is no rocket science. That's like stress is going to make you sick. It causes health issues. So if you constant fear and worry, that's the lowest frequency, and it will make your situation worse. So you have to take care of your mental health. You gotta, invest in your mental health, meditation, prayers, coaching, get to the root of your fears, and you have to take control of your mind, because remember, your mind is either working for you and it's helping you heal, or is working against you and it's killing you slowly. You get to decide. You are in charge. But just remember, the mind is the computer, and it's controlling every single cell, every organ. Everything is connected with the mind, right? So what type of programs are you running on a daily basis is going to determine if you can get healthy or not.